Hi, my name is Michael Ogechi Abbey with Enterprise Express Tax Services. Today I'm talking about something a little different. I'm actually going to talk about the FAFSA, Federal Application for Federal Student Loans. The FAFSA is a form that you fill out in order to be accepted or be qualified to get federal student loans. This is a practice that almost everyone does every year. Well, anyone who's attempting to get admission into college or community college, the FAFSA is definitely a form that you would need to fill out. The problem with the FAFSA is that it can be quite complicated and quite intimidating sometimes. In essence, what the FAFSA requires you to do is input information into the form that tells the federal government or the organization that handles the FAFSA application, whether you're qualified for federal student loans. A lot of times you have to put in financial information that is resident on your tax returns, and sometimes you have to go back a couple of years in order to get that information. It's not always as easy to locate. It's gotten a little bit simpler recently because the FAFSA now has a tool on their form. It's called a data retriever tool that allows you to retrieve the information from your federal tax returns, and it imports that information into the FAFSA form. It works most of the time, but a lot of times it doesn't work, and you have to revert back to a manual entry, which can be quite let's just say that can be a challenge for some people, not all people, but for some people. And so what tends to happen is most people, especially some of my clients, end up having to come back to us to help us complete the FAFSA form, because of course, we have all the information that's needed to do that. And so today I'm just going to go over a couple of things that you need to be aware of. Make sure that you know the layout of your 1040. Your 1040 is your personal tax form that is used to prepare your personal returns. You need to know where the lines where your adjusted gross income is. It's called the AGI, and also the lines where your total income is. A lot of times the FAFSA will ask you for particular information. For instance, it may say, how much did you, the primary taxpayer, make from a combination of all your paid income. This could be your W-2s, your 1099s, and any other income that you might have gotten. The FAFSA actually goes into such detail sometimes as even things like child support, alimony. You need to know the exact amounts that you have for that particular tax year. Um, you want to know what the difference is between your total income and your adjusted gross income. Your adjusted gross income is any income that you've gotten after all deductions. So, for instance, if you made $50,000 from your W-2s, you made additional income from 1099s, you got additional income from child support and alimony, and maybe you got that part-time job that you do where you had additional $10,000 in income. Okay, a lot of times the total income on your tax return may not reflect all that income. For instance, if you have a side business, or if you drive Uber on the side, your total income might not reflect that. Your Uber income would be reflected on your Schedule C, which is an additional schedule that's included on your 1040 tax paperwork. And so, it can get a little complicated at times getting all that information together. And a lot of times why FAFSA forms get rejected is because the information has not been input correctly, or rather, the information has not been input in the exact way that FAFSA wants it on the form. And so you keep getting these rejections, and it gets frustrating. You're wondering, are you doing something wrong? A lot of times you're not. It's just the way that the information is being input. So it's very important to know the difference and know the little nuances that's required on FAFSA forms. We offer a service. My company offers a service where we aid and help people prepare the FAFSA forms. Because we've been doing it for a while, it's a lot easier for us. And this is a service that we do. And if this is something that you need done, please do contact us either by email, text, or just send us a message via our website, and we'll definitely be ready, willing, and happy to accommodate and help you through this process. So once again, my name is Michael Ogechi Abbey. Today I'm talking about the FAFSA, Federal Application for Federal Student Loans. This is a time when it needs to be completed. I've just had my kids complete theirs, and of course every year there's something that comes up that we're kind of not too sure about. But again, we get through it because we've done it a fair number of times. Okay. Michael Abbey with Enterprise Express Tax, wishing you a happy 4th of July weekend. And do not hesitate to contact us if you have any questions, queries, concerns, or if you just need our services. Thanks. Bye.